Emily Laser Princess, Pink Raccoon, talking Buffy with my audience who are less existent than the psyche of this Stuffy that I talk to. And I know it doesn't talk back. Shut up. I talk back to it. That's the distinction. It talks forward. The way I used to talk to cute lesbians before I realized that lesbians don't like trans women. Season 5, Episode 12, Checkpoint. Yeah, you'll get that later and you'll go, oh, that was actually funny. Watchers coming to Sunnydale. Dun dun dun. Scooby's debating Dawn spying. Dun dun dun. This is the dun 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 episode. Uh-oh, Glory is losing it again. Whew, they got her what she needed. Fuck the council, though. Yeah, they're the council are the council watchers. They're basically the Order of Hermes. Just utterly ineffectual, but so powerful that they're dangerous. Buffy versus the NWO historian. That's a tough fight. NWO historians. Ugh. I don't not the kind of people I want to have to deal with. Trying to explain the validity of my M-Ray in a historical context. Not pleasant. More Spike harassing Buffy. It's really all he does from the point on when the he gets the chip in his head. It's all he does, really. Really getting tired of Spike, generally speaking. Yeah, I was tired of Spike from the first time he showed up, to be honest. Ben and Glory's crusty minions. The whole thing with Ben is, what the fuck is his deal? And I know it's expressed in the vaguest possible ways. He's a mortal form that is tied to Glory but doesn't have any real powers or anything. And if he ceases to exist, then she theoretically has no way to enter our world or something. I don't know, whatever. At this point in time in this series, if you're watching it through, you're like, get off my face. I hate flies. Knowing how it plays out makes Giles and Buffy versus Council frustrating. Even more frustrating is the Council interviews. There's a problem in our world with psychology in the sense that psychologists will ask you questions about yourself, and then you answer talking about yourself, and then they'll turn that around and use that as an excuse to label you as being narcissistic. And you can say all you want, I don't want to talk about myself, and then they say that you're shutting down. If you ask me about myself, I'm going to talk about myself in a clinical setting, obviously. I'm not narcissistic for doing so. I hate talking about myself. What do you think I'm doing here? I'm trying to talk about Buffy. Glory versus Ben again. Oh wait, Council threatening Buffy is ineffectually infuriating. Ben can summon a demon, so he obviously doesn't have no powers, but Like, is he doing magic? Is he doing ritual magic? Is he using science fiction stuff? Like, what is Ben? Does make one wonder why Buffy never learned some Japanese, given Giles must know the council would pull that crap, right? Also, she fights as though she is like trained in traditional Asiatic martial arts, right? I mean, even I can still remember Ichi ni Sanji when you're doing Ichi ni Sanji when you're doing the calisthenics in the beginning of a workout at the dojo. I don't know. Really do like Glory. Really conveys the truly OP villain. Yes. No misinformation. Zero misinformation. Spike the babysitter. Not as good as Spike the beloved entertainer. And yes, the least of the Elvis albums that I enjoy, but still a really good album in a lot of ways. It's kind of like his Lou Reed's New York, you know. Willow is right. They are fascists. That's not about anyone in our political system right now. That is, it's on the show. Willow calls people fascists on the show, and I'm just saying that I think, based on the situation, that she is correct. Don't ban me for saying the word fascist, okay? It is a word in the English language. Random armored knights. This fight is straight up monks versus three fighters. Straight up monk versus three fighters. She's like, this is a neat sword. I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, it is. It's a one monk of a significantly higher level fighting three fighters in plate mail of a significantly lower level, and it's just funny to me. I don't know why. Probably because people are always talking about how monks are so underpowered in D&D. But if you look at it, wizards are the most underpowered class in the game. Their class and their subclasses give them so little in terms of repeatably usable abilities. When you're going in at 12th, 13th level, and you've used all your spells, and you're doing a D12 of damage with your best cantrip, and that's literally all you have left, while the fighter and the rogue and the monk are still running around doing all kinds of crazy shit. Why do people think that wizards are overpowered? Just having potential access to the wish spell does not make you an overpowered class in D&D. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous. You don't get that until 17th level anyway. And by the time you get that, fighters are doing like 50 fucking attacks for 20 fucking thousand damage. And you're like, whatever. Keep talking shit about how marshals are so underpowered in D&D. The only reason that these guys say it is because they are guys and they like big manly men. Zero misinformation. Do like Buffy's speech. Xander's that was excellent. Credit where it's due. I think he's understanding me. One of the few truly inspiring feminist adjacent lines in the show as a whole. Yes. God could mean so many things. Like in D&D, God couldn't even rate in the DC universe. True. D&D gods would be pathetically underpowered going up against someone like, I don't know, Superman or Darkseid or Martian Manhunter or Wonder Woman or Power Girl or Zatanna or even fucking John Constantine, who fucks over gods in the DC universe on a reg. So, whatever. God. It's a useless term.